Welcome back to my channel. Here it is, it's a couple of days later, and what I'm fixing to do, I'm fixing to remove this bolt right here to get to them two lines, and hopefully my blockage is in this bolt. That's what I'm hoping for. I got a feeling that removing that bolt might be a little on the aggravating side, and anyway, if I can find a blockage here, then that will save me from having to remove everything and go in here and underneath the valve covers and all this other stuff. But if I still have the noise after, you know, this is, say this, if this is clogged and I clean it and I still have the noise, that tells me I got blockage in them lines and stuff. But I'm hoping all my blockage is going to be in this bolt. That's what I'm hoping for. All right, well, with that said, I reckon I need to get started. I got my 10 millimeter. Let's see. Now, up there, I got it loose, and I got me a pan underneath just in case I make a mess. Because I let it set overnight, didn't even try to crank it. Just in case there's some oil would just drain back down into the motor. That way I won't be making a bad mess. But anyway, let me go ahead and get started. I got the bolt loose. All right, be right back. here to tell you, I got a feeling that this is going to be disappointing. Everything looks to be clean in there. Yep, you can see that tube. Yep. Well, let me compare it to this one. I got a feeling this was a waste of time. Put that back in there. Just compare the length. Yep, they're definitely the same. I don't want to lose that washer or the way it goes on there. So, Yep. Well, the problem is not here. The problem is going to be, yeah, I'm just going to have to tear it down, y'all. Oh, today's one of them days I don't really feel like tearing into it, be honest with you. Well, I'm going to go ahead and clean this and get started putting it all back together. Yep. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to have to remove everything, get in there, them valve covers, remove the valve covers, and go into it and find out what's going on. Alright, well, let me get this thing cleaned and get it stuck back on. What I have decided to do was experiment just a little bit. I have measured this holes. They're 1/16. And what I've done, I took a drill bit of 3/32. If I'm not mistaken, it's 3/32, but it's just a little bit bigger than that 16th. But you know, that was the whole reason why I bought an additional bolt, was to experiment with, to see if I can't get a little bit extra oil flow to the heads. And I'm gonna try that, because I was, you know, thinking about this and all, and I said, well, okay, I got a spare bolt, so I can attempt to do this and hopefully not drop the oil pressure inside that motor. And that's what I'm concerned with, is dropping too much oil pressure. Once again, now once this line fills up, everything might, you know, be okay. But anyway, I'm just going to experiment with this. Maybe I ain't going to screw up. Maybe. Alright, well, let me get this put back together. I'll be honest with y'all, I would not attempt that because I was worried the whole time about getting this boat to start. You got a copper washer on the top, you got a copper washer on the bottom of this banjo, and you got a copper washer on top of this banjo, and you got a copper washer on the bottom. In other words, you're having to deal with 4 copper washers. Alright, I got lucky. 2 of the copper washers was stuck to the fittings, and all I had to worry with was the top washer and the bottom washer. Anyway, let me crank this thing up and see if I got any oil leaks. You know, I'm surprised that all the oil ran down back into the motor. I was thinking that they would be oil in the lines, but they was not. Another thing too, I did look at the inside of the oil holes, and they look to be clean. So I know this thing's going to rattle. Let me go ahead and crank it, if it'll crank. See if I got a leak. I don't see a leak. Everything looks okay. Maybe I got the camera at the right angle. I bet you I had the light all in front of it just then. Oh well, I apologize about that. The main thing is I'm looking down in here to make sure there's not any leaks. Everything looks to be okay. Well, yeah, my hair is still clattering. Let me take the helmet off right quick like that. Yep. The next thing to do, I might wait a few days before I remove the seat and tank and see what I can find inside there. Then again, it just might be the way this motorcycle's going to be. Just checking to make sure my oil light ain't coming on, because you know, from opening the holes. Okay, well, I'll be right back. Okay folks, it's misting a little bit of rain, not much. We still got a little bit of a noise there. I'm gonna take it down to the church and come around and come back and see how this thing is going to be knocking, or tapping, should I say. Hopefully I ain't got no knock. Ooh, that would be terrible if I end up with a knock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right into gear. Alright, let me run up to the church. That should be far long. That should be far enough that if it's going to be chattering, it should be, you know, whoo, it's chattering. It's a little breezy out here, y'all, today. Normally I wouldn't even attempt to even ride in this kind of weather. A little chilly. It's still tapping. Oh well. I reckon that'll do it for this video. I gotta get warmed up, y'all. It's a little chilly out there. But anyway, thank you for watching.